Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I'm Sumaya, a third year applied chemistry student, and welcome to this special edition podcast in honor of World Environmental Health Month celebrated every September. So this month actually serves as a powerful reminder of the critical link between the environmental quality and also the human health. So fast forward to today, actually, water pollution remains as a pressing global issue with industrial chemical, plastic, and toxins threatening ecosystem and human health. But here we are. Modern science offers innovative solution, and one of the most promising is biotechnology through the use of enzyme itself. So before we dive into the discussion, let me first introduce our esteemed panel of experts who bring a wealth of knowledge in enzyme biotechnology. So joining us today, Assistant Professor Dr. Nur Syahada binti Alias. Assalamualaikum, and how are you, Doctor?
Waalaikumsalam, and I'm fine. Alhamdulillah. Thank you, Sister Sumaya.
Alright, Alhamdulillah. So Dr. Nur Shuhada is currently a lecturer in Kuliah of Allied Health Sciences, and she holds a Doctor of Philosophy in Enzyme Biotechnology from University Putra Malaysia, UPM, and she holds a Master of Science in Molecular Biotechnology, also from UPM. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this episode, actually, we will explore on how actually enzymes can help us to clean polluted water in a safe, sustainable, and in a natural way. And we will dive into the science of on how actually they work, the cutting edge technology that emerging in this field, and how actually these microscopic proteins might just be the key to a cleaner and also a healthier future with the topic of smart enzyme, cleaner water, the biotech solution to pollution. So once again, thank you, Doctor, for joining us. So, Doctor, let us start the discussion. So just now I mentioned the topic, right? And as our main title is on the smart enzyme and cleaner water itself. So we just go on to the base one. What exactly are enzymes and how actually they contribute to cleaning polluted water? So the plus is yours, Doctor.
Okay, thank you, Sister Sumaya. Okay, let's start from the basic, like what you have mentioned earlier. So, what are enzymes? Enzymes are typically proteins, but they are not just any proteins. You can think of them like little machines or tools that speed up chemical reactions in living things. They serve as catalysts. So, um, you can imagine that how blender help us to uh, prepare a smoothie, for example, way faster than when we try to use our hand to mash all the ingredient, right? So in simpler terms, enzyme uh, could actually make things happen faster and more efficiently, such as while digesting food, breaking down toxins, or even producing energy. So without enzymes, um, natural processes would be way too slow to support life. Uh, what interesting about enzyme is that enzymes are specific to their substrate. So we call this as lock and key model. So enzyme is just like a key that fits to a particular uh, lock. Yeah? So we could say that uh, they are actually conducting a very specific reaction to a very specific molecule, which are known as substrate. So, although I've mentioned in my introduction that enzymes are proteins, but protein, not all protein are enzymes. So, enzymes are protein, but not all proteins are enzyme. And scientists has also discovered that um, there are other form of enzymes. Enzymes derive from other form. Okay, for example, we have ribozymes. Have you heard about ribozyme before? Sumaya.
Yes, I have heard because I learned the biochemistry subject.
That's good.
Uh,
So, I think there are still people who don't know about this. So ribozymes are actually derived from RNA. So these RNA molecules are capable of a speed up chemical reaction, just like before this we mentioned that a protein is an enzyme, but actually there are some RNA molecules that are able to perform this catalysis as well. And we also have enzymes. Enzymes are actually catalytic antibodies. These catalytic antibodies can also perform catalysis. Okay. Before I answer your question, how enzyme play a role in cleaning polluted water,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
before I answer that question, I would like to explain a little bit on where enzymes come from. So enzymes basically present everywhere in nature. Even our own body produce it. So for example, in saliva or in the stomach, where the function of enzymes is to actually digest the food that we consume. But beyond human, enzymes can actually be produced by animals, plants, and especially microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi. So, in fact, microbes are actually some of the best enzyme producers out there. So, in industry, um, enzymes are usually produced in bulk quantity, where this particular industry, they will harvest the enzyme for their usage. Okay. This actually reminds me about my experience during my undergrad study, where I have the opportunity to work with this project on textile wastewater, where I use these two microbes, Pseudomonas, which is a bacteria, and Coriolis versicolor, which is a white rot fungus. So my study is on the ability of these two microbes to reduce the color of the textile wastewater. So we usually look at, for example, Coriolis versicolor as like tiny fungus. We don't know what is the capability of this fungus, but actually it has what we call as powerful enzymes such as lactase, manganese peroxidase, as well as lignin peroxidase, where these enzymes can actually reduce the color of the textile wastewater, which is actually an environmental issue, especially in textile industry. So coming back to your question, why enzymes, or what is the role of enzymes in cleaning polluted water? Okay, when we introduce the correct enzymes into the contaminated or polluted water, these enzymes act like cleaning agent. So they basically can what we call degrade or remove these harmful or complex substances into less harmful compounds, where these compounds can later be discharged into the river or any exposed environment. Okay, so enzymes are actually found in microbes, where microorganism is actually present in our environment. So it is naturally available. So we can say that we are not actually adding something artificial, right? So we just use what the nature has already equipped us with. And another thing that is special about enzymes, the reaction occur in mild and in natural condition. What I mean is that as compared with chemical process, enzymes no need to have like high temperature or harsh chemical reaction involved. So this will offer what we call as non-toxic and also energy saving process. as compared to a chemical reaction. So I think I answered the first question. Thank you, Sister Sumaya.
All right. Thank you, Doctor, for your insightful opening. And I actually love your analogy of the blender itself. Okay. So, Doctor, when it comes to this issue, I believe that it actually connects directly to the famous cholera outbreak that happened in 1854, in which there was a person named Dr. John Snow, and he traced that this disease to contaminated water. And actually, this is like a turning point that showed how actually clean water is important to the public health itself. Okay, so my question is that can you explain on how enzymes actually naturally break down the harmful chemicals in water, and why this is seen as a eco-friendly solution?
Okay, yes, definitely. Thank you, Sumaya. So, as I mentioned earlier, when enzymes interact with harmful chemicals in water, they actually help to transform these uh, complex and usually toxic molecules into simpler and less harmful ones. So now I want to bring you to another analogy. So you can think of enzyme as scissors. So gunting, scissors. So they cut large molecules into smaller and more manageable pieces. Okay, for example, lipase. Lipase is an enzyme that can break down oil into fatty acids and glycerol, so which can be further degraded by other microbes or naturally absorbed into the environment. So there are also many specific enzymes that involve in this process. For example, peroxidase. Peroxidase, like what I've mentioned, actually possessed by Coriolis versicolor, is commonly actually used to break down dye molecules. So and another example is dehalogenase. So dehalogenase help remove halogen atoms from harmful chlorinated compounds, such as those that can be found in pesticides and industrial waste. Um, so um, you also asked about why this is considered as natural solution, right? So the reason that this is considered as natural solution is because these enzymes are typically produced by um, sources from natural also, like what I've mentioned earlier, from microorganisms, right? And these are there are nothing change unless we are using what we call as mutated microbes that we need to consider if there are any what we call artificial related organisms, and we need to take care of that. Okay, and since enzyme also biodegradable, and also non-toxic. So they don't leave behind any harmful residues. So once they've done their job, they break down on their own. So they will disappear and they will not leave any harmful byproduct. And this way is actually mimic the way the ecosystem naturally balance themselves. So it is just like a cycle, right? A cycle that when we are using enzymes, we are actually using something that is come from nature as well. So that is why we consider this as what we call just now natural solution.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Doctor, for your explanation on why actually we call this enzyme as a eco-friendly solution, right? Okay, so yes, we talk about enzyme, and when it comes to enzyme itself, and of course we live in today's world, there might be the technology that we use with the existence of enzyme base. So my question is that to you, Doctor, what are the some of the most exciting base technologies that currently being developed in order for us as a human to use to address this water pollution?
Okay, there are many studies done on enzymes potential as cleaning agent for water, polluted water. And there are already a lot of exciting progress in this area. especially with the enzyme-based, what we call enzyme-enhanced water treatment solutions. For example, enzyme-based bioreactors are being developed with specific enzymes uh, immobilized inside a treatment tank. So this combination of selected enzymes continuously work non-stop in this treatment tank. So they break down pollutants like water, industrial waste, or pharmaceutical residues. So these systems are more efficient and require less energy as well as produce less byproducts as compared to conventional treatment. Um, in terms of real world products, there are already enzyme based cleaners and treatments available. In Malaysia, for example, we have this company known as Wishbone Resources. So this company, uh, they have already produced range of cleaning product based with enzymes, with enzyme as the main component. So, for example, they have this product known as Biotech cleaning enzyme. So, this Biotech cleaning enzyme has a combination of four enzymes, which are lipase, protease, amylase, and cellulase. So these four enzymes are able to break down grease, protein, starch, and plant matter in wastewater. And it is used in food processing and septic systems. Another example is uh, products by Novozymes. Have you heard about Novozymes before?
No, doctor, I never
Okay,
heard about that.
so this is actually a new thing for you. So Novozyme is actually a biotech giant company that actually based in Denmark, if I'm not mistaken, and there are so many branch of this Novozyme company worldwide. So Novozyme also has developed a line of product. One of the famous one is BioRemove, where this BioRemove uh, product contains enzymes together with microbial strain. So there are live strains that mix with the enzymes. These product treat fats, oils, and ammonia in municipal and wastewater by the industry. Okay, I also want to add another innovation, which is enzyme-based biosensors. So this innovation is actually using enzymes to detect the presence of pollution or pollutant. Yeah? So we can see now that enzymes is not only used to clean the pollution, but also being used to monitor the quality of uh, polluted water. Okay, so I think that's a few examples of the innovation that we have out there. So it is not only being just in research stage, but we have already many products out there that already being applied in the field.
All right, thank you, Doctor. So, when it comes to technologies, yes, like you have mentioned before, actually, there is there is product that have been developed, and there is still the research that continue in order for them to find the good enzyme that can help to remove this water pollution, right? So, thank you, also, Doctor. And actually, from what you have mentioned before, I got some new points. Okay, so previously, you mentioned about the technologies, and I believe when it comes to the technology itself, there might be the challenges that might occur. So, my last question for you, Doctor, with these overwhelming challenges like plastic waste and also the industrial chemical pollution, how realistic is it? to expect that this enzyme that we have been talked about can help to solve this issue? And what gives you hope about this?
Okay. So you are talking about plastics and chemicals that are polluting our waters, right? So yeah, pollution can definitely feel overwhelming, especially when you hear about microplastic in seafood or sea, river or beaches littered with trash. Yeah. So in Malaysia, we have this study about microplastic as well, and it has been discovered that uh, actually there are microplastic detected in waters near the Port Klang, near Penang, and even in marine life along the Straits of Malacca and South China Sea. So what I can say that these microplastics are not just make our eyes sore, but but they are also dangerous. Marine animals, yeah, for example, like turtles or fish, they could mistake microplastic as their food. So once they ingested, this plastic can block digestion and also can reduce what we call as nutrient absorption. So this can even lead to death, right? So this is quite critical for us. So we need to have, uh, you know, kind of efficient solution to this. So where do enzyme fits in here, right? Um, have you heard about PETs before?
What? What thing?
PETs. PET
No.
ACE. Okay, so usually we name enzyme with the additional of ACE, right? Lipase, amylase. So PETase. Yeah. So PETase is actually the abbreviation of polyethylene terephthalate hydrolase. So PETase actually the enzyme that has been discovered, but still in a research stage, not commercialized yet. Yeah. So what this PETase could do is that it could actually break down PET plastic. So PET uh, is actually the component that we can actually find in water bottles. So although this is still in a research stage, but I think we could say that it offers hope for biodegrading plastic waste instead of just recycling or dumping the plastic bottles. Okay. As for chemical pollutants, actually I've mentioned a little bit earlier about the enzyme peroxidases and dehalogenases, which this enzyme can help break down dye molecules or toxic dye, pesticides, and other waste materials into safer forms. So these enzyme-based approaches are actually being integrated into modern water treatment strategies that offer kind of high-end treatment strategies that offer more sustainable alternative to harsh chemical. But I think is Sumaya, the most important key is enzymes cannot work alone. Enzyme alone cannot solve everything. So I think we need everyone. For example, the scientists, the policymakers, the industry player, and us as the citizens to be part of the solution as well. So being a citizen, yeah, as a citizen, we can actually do our part, like reduce a single use of plastic, and we can actually uh, support eco-friendly products, and we can also join cleanup activities and spread awareness, just what like we do today, sharing knowledge. Yeah, so especially to younger generation. Okay, so I think yeah, that's it. So I believe that when we combine all these collective effort with good policy and innovation, this will help us to move forward towards a cleaner and healthier future.
All right. So, thank you, Doctor. So, you have given us the advice. And before I wrap up, maybe there is the last word that you want to tell us or the audience. Maybe a short one.
Okay, I think just to wrap up, we know that enzymes, although it is tiny, we cannot see it from our naked eye, but enzymes can give huge impact to us, right? So, I believe that if we play our part, uh, everybody could harvest the what we call uh, profit behind it. So by using enzymes, which is biodegradable and naturally found in the environment, we can actually make this our earth to be uh, cleaner, healthier, and a more sustainable environment in the future. So I think that's all. Thank you for having me. So I hope that this short chat would actually spark curiosity uh, of the audience, yeah, the viewers and the listeners, about how amazing enzymes are. So that's all. Thank you.
All right. So thank you, Doctor, for your last word and also for your sharing. So, ladies and gentlemen, that bring us to the end of today's podcast session, Smart Enzyme, Cleaner Water, the Biotech Solution to Pollution. So here we have explored enzyme as a nature's own catalysis. And what I can say is, Doctor, it is clear that biotechnology is not about the innovation, right? But it is about the impact too. So, a big thank you to our panelists, Dr. Nur Shuhada, for sharing your insightful knowledge and expertise with us today. And your perspective on enzyme biotechnology has truly deepened our understanding of how actually science help us and can be a force to environmental health. So, and of course, thank you to our audience for joining us in this meaningful discussion in celebration of World Environmental Health Month. So, we hope that today's conversation inspired new ideas and also awareness about the role each of us need to play in order protecting this water quality and also a public health. So until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and let's keep working toward a healthy planet, one smart solution at a time. Thank you.